In April, the European Piano Teachers Association, or EPTA magazine, published my article on using creative teaching strategies to teach a lovely little piece by Thomas Attwood. ABRSM teachers will know this piece as it's the first one in the 2018 to 2020 Grade 1 exam book. Tim Topham's article in the same edition had this great definition of creativity. Creativity is about opening up our minds, finding connections in our teaching, and inspiring our students in a way that hasn't been done before. You know, being a creative teacher is really just about having an open mind and the ability to think critically about how we approach pieces. For me, creative teaching really is finding as many different ways as I can to teach a piece so that my students are engaged, then they can't help but understand. The approach I'm about to share with you is whole body learning. It's an integration of the principles of Orff, Delcros and Kodály, with a few modern twists and adaptations for teaching piano. For more than 25 years, whole body learning has been the underpinning philosophy for all courses at Forte School of Music. We've seen thousands of students blossom into amazing musicians over this time, so we know it really works. The goal of whole body learning is to develop a musician's skill set, one that can be transferred to any instrument. Traditional approaches of reading then playing aims to develop simply one skill. As a musician, we need to be able to hear what we play for performance and memorization, play what we hear, creativity and jamming, read what we play to follow a score, play what we read for sight reading, write what we hear for composition, and hear what we write for theory. We need a solid chord experience for memorization, creativity, lead sheets, pop songs, arranging, composing, and of course, this helps to fast track our learning and memorization for intermediate to advanced playing. What's a musician without being able to play collaboratively? So our students can play in a band, play a duet, or play with others. To do this, they need to be able to read or follow a score, listen to make sure they're keeping in sync with the others, and of course, play their own part. When I start working on how I'm going to teach a piece like Theme by Thomas Attwood, my first step is to identify all the learning points and then plan how I will teach them, and I put them in a worksheet. Once I have that all detailed, I can work out what my student needs to know before playing this piece. Let me show you what I would do in step 1. So this piece is in D major. It's a required scale for this grade. So to start, I will teach a 5-finger pentascale in D major along with chords 1 and 5/7 or D and A7, which are used in this piece. Once the students have the pentascale under their fingers, we'll move to a 1-octave D major scale with chords 1, 4 and 5/7. If you teach pentascales and chords to your beginners, this process is really quick. In a couple of weeks, when they have all this under their belt, I would then try to extend them with playing the scale with an Alberti bass, like this. It's a bit tricky, but they love a challenge, especially when you don't make them read it. Whilst doing this prep work, we're developing and preparing their ear for the tonality and harmony of Theme. During this time, I'm also going to start to teach the lyrics of this song. Gillian and I are creating a unit in our Piano Teaching Success Facebook group. If you'd like to see the next stages, just join the Facebook group. We've also created a teaching pack that goes along with Theme by Thomas Attwood. It has studio licensed sheet music, a lyric sheet, a lead sheet, backing tracks, as well as full lesson plans. It's available for just £3, $4 US or $5 Australian, and you can get it at pianoteachingsuccess.com or just check the show notes.